All right, we are in 2 Thessalonians chapter 1. We're going to look at verses 1, 2, and the very beginning of verse 3. And just to set the stage, there's some timelines going on here. There's some things that are going to happen. Something's going to be revealed. Something's going to occur. They had been taught that things were going to happen, but they had received some contradictory information. So you got to remember the timeline. So you need the timeline. The day of the Lord is coming. They had received, the Christians in Thessalonica had received a false letter, presumably, saying, hey, this is Paul, and I want to let you know you missed the day of the Lord. It was spurious. And he's telling them in the first two verses, don't be quickly shaken. Don't be deceived. Don't let anyone deceive you. The day of the Lord's coming, but first there will be a rebellion against God. There'll be a revealing of the man of lawlessness. There'll be a restraining of the man of lawlessness, that they knew who and what was restraining the man of lawlessness. We don't know, and we're going to look at that in coming weeks. And then it gets all to the beauty of the gospel at the end of the chapter, but he starts this way. Now, concerning the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and our being gathered together with him, it kind of throws us back into 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, about being caught up with the Lord and always being with the Lord after he comes. But it says this in verse 2. Don't be quickly shaken in your mind, in your thinking. Don't be alarmed. Don't be all panicky and wondering what's going on. And it's either by a spirit, and this kind of throws us, and we looked at this in 1 John chapter 4. But the idea that some people are satanically inspired in the sense that they are driven to teach error. The Old and New Testaments are the only measurement of true teaching, and it needs to be handled accurately in context according to authorial intent. Saying all of that, there are plenty of false teachers that are going to say things that are wrong. And so he says, even by a spirit, even by a spoken word or a letter seeming to come from us, that to the effect that the day of the Lord has come. And then he says in verse 3, let no one deceive you in any way. We have to, really buckle down and really say, look, here's the picture. We're in one camp or another. We're not straddling a fence in some way. There's no middle ground. There's no man's land, okay? You're either with the Lord and believing the truth, or you're going to believe lies and errors. Don't be deceived. This is truly life and death for the church. This is truly what Christians need to be very, very insistent upon. Truth, not error. Let no one deceive you.